Eyo, wagwan wakondoka cash kuse Mr. Yella.
DJ Kid, the spin queen.
Omera na into koru Jumatatu mpaka Ijumaa.
Saa 8 mpaka saa 10 imeya Light Up Show.
Light Up Show.
Light Up Show.
Wakumoya Nebinto Nebia Eta ya TV niko toko baene keriama ya mwaka 2025 Wetele nirobisha ito Wasamanganama ya na onse Asugo komanya Kogo semia na kogo kia 2025 Eta ya emurike Gusi Mese Abo no eta ya Toko kuna Eta ya TV Ubrabu Waguse Nobwateliborio ekerengererio gosoku emurungania igoro yemeroberia ito buna Eta ya TV nabogo tulikera liukolike gwetere namba yesimi 0735 333 000 gose otolikere email asetayagusitv@gmail.com boigo nabogo tutarira asichiabisi cheito echo chigotoka kise ensemo ya Nyamataro ase nyumba ya Eta ya House nigo twebekire busyo kira chingaki elio koene kiabuna nkonyorore obokorerio bya ase okwegokia gwesemia na kwemanyia Eta ya TV Obrabu Waguse. Je, watafuta shule nzuri itakayokuza mtoto wako kielimu na kidini? Shule ya kisasa ya Hurricane Academy sasa ni suluhisho lako katika mtaala wa CBC. Wana walimu waliohitimu na kuthibitishwa na serikali. Karo yao pia ni nafuu kabisa. Wana mazingira mazuri na safi yanayowapa wanafunzi nafasi tosha ya kusoma. Pia wana viwango mbalimbali vya masomo ikiwemo ECD, primary na junior secondary, mahabara ya kisayansi na kompyuta, nafasi za wanafunzi kuchezea, usafiri wa kutosha, programu za kula yaani feeding program na mengine mengi. Usisahau kwamba wanatoa masomo ya Kifaransa na muziki. Shule hii ni ya kutwa na bweni kwa wanafunzi wavulana na wasichana. Inapatikana katika eneo la Riatuenya, kilomita 3 na kutoka mji wa Kisii, katika barabara ya Kisii kuelekea Marani. Usajili kwa wanafunzi wanaotarajia kujiunga unaendelea. Zungumza nao kupitia nambari za simu 0755 331318 yaani 0755 331318 au kupitia tovuti yao www.hurricaneacademy.co.ke. Jinyakulie nafasi ambapo mtoto wako atapata masomo ya kisasa. Hurricane Academy. Nuligitie bintu ao vyogo tumekanyumba mwao usekoni ya seduka yao bono tuchandika nande Uru Superstores Limited numu sanyo rangi monogo konelia asirigori iliri samura nigo bakonia ebintu bune kubwatia asichindagira nebintu binde bya nyomba babwato bosibwo kuruga amuno bwa mandasi ki type ao amaguta yokoros chindagira gusego karanga chi type nechi size chionse omochere ebirengo nechingencho ao amabere echumbi chisabuni amuni binde binge boigo babwate chimusuro chiri komera amuna moyo yechingencho chionsi emito ya heavy na light density
tissue papers, chitangi amone mitungi ao. Asensemo yobwagachi. Babwate chisimiti, amabati ayo abwate guarantee kwa miaka 15. Emesumari, chichuma, chirangi original cha crown, MPF boards, wheelbarrows, amone vinge. Niko bali bwangu asoko kwa bakoreri nebintu kwagorire. Niko gokobero gwikage shiri kyago andose asole.
Biamana so wake Simuru Superstores.
Batarire ase nyumba ya Uhuru Complex. Angena Credit Bank bara ya Hospital Road. Imijomo Chubo Songo.
Asamange aboko bakire sinya sinamba
011 116 1500 0111 16 1500. We're boku barikira liuka se email info@ourusuperstores.com. Usase website ya www.ourusuperstores.com. Ouru Superstores Limited. Guaranteed quality product at lowest prices. Karibo nyumbani.
Etaya TV Omorabu Wagusi.
Manchomo ligiraria semambe yabona na ndebuna twakulira eira bageni baitu baikire studio na chideke chinto chiachire chideka nke lakini rende onsi ndo chiko yakora buna tobwa tekiringa igo nigo tole mega igaso kwanira engana egendrete gokoreka asense ya Kenya yakorekire kuromagega ekalikoera onigo tukumetinga manakia yogoro botakari oboitwa wasubati Femicide Wanchua Mulgeria Asemambi Yabono I have the right people in studio. They are our ladies, beautiful women. Ekero studio bara somo stadio bosio asokorwanerera oboene no bosubole bwa basubati bagote banga enough is enough. No killing of women anymore. Onyatorocha baswati bako na konontua bako na kongwanswa na goitwa every part of Kenya na inde nege kore togendrete kugikeria buna basubati. Igasema mbiyabona nyoko bwate iboli rindelionsi igoro yesegi yokorwania ogokora ogoitwa kwa basubati na bana banyaroka buna toroche kogendrete abogoto bwate gwetera sensemo ya Facebook na otole buneta ya TV na sensemo ya YouTube na otole live buna eta ya TV. SMS number botambe nere ase TV yao. Bagani bana sema mbiyabono ayo moni watochokwana munubwege Swahili osige songo noyonde era noyo minto kabisa tokochukwana gerekera kwerana na lioko manyenga neye asinchira yobo kiranuke maigo nganchere asengenche biro byachire tubaligania sema mbiyabono batokwanie bara tutakero mwako moye because enere ntunde ntanga niko sweta TV ase mwako moya 2025 egero tumenye chaka asubwa monche buno botambere ntingana yeta ya breakfast show koro kwa Sara Nyarangi ONTITA mzee wa kazi Brighton Makolio sukire kidogo atwa chinga kinebiro egero turakwana na basubati bekire igase studio asemambia bono igonga nchera monaya tubaregani asenchera yemo asenchiringi yakigima nigongo chuko chakara ko kwane woko bema ategaria egere aratumenyanga na kyakorokwa egere tomenye chako murubulio asemambia bono ngana sengencha gukwana munubike usibya aginara mochakira igo ararutambo to baba karibu sana. Good morning ladies.
Good morning.
How are you?
We are fine.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thanks. Very nice to see you this morning. Karibu sana Etaya TV. Wewe ni mara yako ya pili. Ulikuja last year. But mara yako ya kwanza huu mwaka mpya. Karibu sana. Wewe ni mara ya kwanza?
My first time ever.
Wow. Yeah. Karibu sana.
I'm happy to be
Ningependa
here.
usalimie mwanchu muligereria omukwanire ndegere tumenye guchaka.
Omwanchwa omurigereria nabakwani mwensi mbuya muri bo mambi ya lero iga Erietaria ne nkuru kwa Rose Kemunto. Ngokora ne kiumbe kemo getari gya serikali gekuru kwa Young Women Christian Association. YWCA Kenya orosagiri wagusi. Ndororo ne manager.
All right.
Ekiumbe kigeito niko tokwegerera. Obwene umwana omusubati no mukungu.
Yeah.
Obwene bwabo tokwegerera.
All right. Young Women
Christian Association. Yeah.
Yamana sana baba Rose kwa Kemunto. Karibu Ase Studio na ende Iwenka. Karibu sana mrembo mwenzangu. Tushajua mwenzetu na wewe sasa ni tani yako ya kusalimia mpenzi mtazamaji, kumfahamisha majina na unatoka wapi, ndipo sasa tukaanza mjadala.
Good morning all. My name is Lucy Onyango, the End Femicide Coordinator, Kisii County. And Femicide is a movement that was formed early last year. It has been existent since 2018, but in last year is when we gained momentum with grassroots-led women who just came together from the women when in January last year, people were really being killed, and they saw it wise that they've come up with a movement that will tackle femicide, and that's why we are here, and we've been fighting this femicide.
All right, and Femicide Kenya, Kisii County Coordinator.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sister Lucy Onyango and Sister Rose Kemunto. You go on the camera person, and I'm not going to tell that's Rose, you know where to go. You're going to tell that's Lucy, you know where to go. Karibu sana. Mwancho mligelia tumubwate Lucy Onyango and Femicide Kenya, ale coordinator Kisii County. Tukatwara muswati Rose Kemunto, ole manager ase kiumbekelikia Young Women Christian Association asiba kwiriro musubati mwana munyaruka numukungu korende bayegerere ngitorokirete binte bigenda tugotira na riboli korende naye kabamo na into genda gututumira kijumbe cyasema mbi yabona nchake na Rose batebetanga 2024 no rolengo mwaka bwibikole bibyalenge binge mono gekolenga none myaka yende guchimagega korende karuto sore 2025 hakuna tofauti na ande ya chakire ekyagera omwancho moligerisa kuligereria 2024 yali worst year samangana femicide 2025 na ande wana litua chakire bobe pi nkiumo chanduka lino bune kiombe
ekero togokwanira 2024 gento gekorokerunga the worst year in the year 2024 we lost over Lucy 300 lives?
300 lives.
Actually, over 300 lives to femicide. You go in femicide, and these are reported cases.
Yeah.
You go on chirichiko and unreported. Montago kwa somebody can choose a change. Enkikia moita. Mondra bago cover up. Ya to kanwana abaibori. Bate bango leo chibu kule. Kitoko kolera. Cover up leo liga kwa endejera na kia bana bakoba. Tuamanya gochaka bana 2020 at a very wrong foot too. Abantu 20 abakungu. I'm talking about abakungu. Inda kwa nabasacha. And we are not saying abasacha mbali goitu. Goitu bali. But when we compare the numbers, abakungu the ratio of women to men bali bagoitu abakungu na mbere igoro. All my guys we are speaking from fast. Mpaka lero ntare ngapi? Sarasini. Abakungu 20 bali reported bakule ikinege ndeke bena ande totakire nyoranga kero muntu nabatu mukungu asoboge magwaye abo mwana wa yenyaruka abe mamu mwawe abe mukae abe sister yaye abe auntie yaye abantu ababonsi bara at risk igoto bakata banga ni issue y'abakungu this is a human issue iga abantu bonsi pi obo mukungu obo musacho obo morai obengo oikato chamo toralengana kitogo tangalinganiri kekoera nilingana bono takere ko bar labor le pandemic
igono nchera netenga still cases are there mo omukyo yo mogende to gukora bado ujafu adabu vizuri
but into igene tenga through actions echeto advocacy to gende to gukora ndugukira nabo tugukwana ando stokore chi work bune itu akorete igoro tukwane to use art onyenera abantu bakoibu tutumia social media lero to kunyara kurichi abantu abandi baende chikanisa ase chi political forums tukwane onega tokoretana na ba MCS tukwane as we are talking now on story gender policy in Kisii County ntobwa gender policy iko ntobwa basis na allocation ya funds teyo era konya bakungu aba ngekora bakungu abego ikeranga inyoranga femicide normalization ya violence ili GBV
graduate to another level.
Now to another level. Konye ya lengo waka woka. Ona ya ikero mondo yoga ki. Onya team ko banere. Mondo ndata.
We come forward.
Usonya ya beren enaro. Mondanya de ninche ko.
Yes.
Woman. To tenena.
Yeah.
Andere rense ya sari kiro mondo ka kunya wata banga bakango kole.
Igo kara.
Yenda buya igo. Yenda you rather have no marriage kobwa oirandira baibiri ba ukore na casket.
Bia mono sana for your opening statement, Madam Rose. Pia ndaichasi Sister Lucy. Sister Lucy, nyinyi kama mashirika ya kijamii ambayo sio ya serikali, mlionelea ni vyema kwamba lazima you have to end this femicide. But as much as we are ending, we are trying to end because we cannot end fully. Completely. Yes, completely, entirely. So I don't know what is wrong. The more you come out to try to do something so that you can stop these acts, heinous acts, it is the more, it happens even more. Inaendelea kuongezeka kuchao. Hata saa hizi tukifuata vizuri kuna mwanamke ameuliwa mahali. Kuna mwanamke saa hii ananyongwa. Kuna mwanamke saa hii anadhulumiwa. Mbona the more you shout, you come out, is the more the cases are high.
First of all, I'd like to say that as a femicide movement, I think we've seen some progress. However much the cases are continuing, but we had some demands when we started the movement last year. And like 5 of our demands have been met right now by the president, because in last year during the January 27, when we marched and women came out in large numbers to condemn this act, we drafted some 15 demands to be met, and we thought it wise that if those demands were met, we would tackle femicide entirely in Kenya, because it calls for policy change, advocacy, change of the community, and last year we were doing community sensitization at the grassroots level. That was our focus. And also the focus was to declare femicide a national crisis, which by now everybody knows about femicide. And the femicide we're talking about is intentional killing of women because of their gender. And we've seen the killings that are going on right now. They are not normal killings like anybody would do murder. Somebody will not kill you and boil you. Somebody will not kill you and leave your body mutilated into pieces. So we are talking about a serious human rights issue that we are so passionate about, because that is basically denying somebody their mother, their auntie, and their sister. These people are doing this act in the dark, and we are just silent, like we don't know what's going on. What is the business going around with women's body parts? Because we are finding bodies that are mutilated, and some parts of the body are missing. So femicide has been declared a national crisis. And another demand that we had a demand to form the task force. We saw the president launch the task force like 3 days ago, and the task force is supposed to tackle femicide and gender-based violence issues. And right now we are working with the Office of the Chief Justice, Martha Koome, so that he may prioritize. Because last year we reported around 296 cases, which are still lying in court up to now. Only 6 of them have been completely tackled since. So 290 are still lying in court. We are still asking ourselves questions. If these cases are not prosecuted, this thing will continue. Because maybe the backload that is lying in the judiciary is what is causing people to continue, because either way, nothing is happening. People are being killing and walking scot-free. And we even have people who are confessing. What are we doing to people even who are confessing to be killers? That we are still leaving these people walking like free in our community, and they are a danger to the society. So this is the thing that is making people to normalize femicide and seeing it goes unpunished, because maybe the government is not serious with the lives of women that are being killed, because any single life is not worth losing, because that is they've even lost people who will vote for them in 2027. So we are also looking at they need to punish these cases so that people see that if I kill somebody, I might end up in court life sentence. So I think that is one of the the policy that we are working on this year, at least the judiciary should prioritize cases of killing, because that is endangering the human life, and it is a human right issue that we are very serious about. So we've also formed the Femicide Task Force. What are they going to do? Money was allocated. Are they going to use the money in the right way to tackle femicide? Because this might be another money laundering scam to finish the 100 million. So these are some of the things that we are very keen on. And even as we fight for the system and policy change, we are keen on looking at how do we educate the community to start looking at the early warning signs on how to tackle femicide. We are looking at raising boys to men, boys who are not violent, boys who cannot kill and checking the background. So this we started in the community because we realized these people are just living within us. They are in our homes because according to the research that was done, the most femicide cases happen in homes. So meaning these people are known to us. So we are also looking at how can we change the narrative of the boy.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Lucy, for those remarks and very powerful statement about femicide in Kenya. Sister Rose, Lucy amesema jambo mzuri. Amesema kuhusu mafundisho, kupeana kwenye jamii, mikutano, barazas, to make sure these women understand and know the signs,
the red flags,
on how to deal with these men, because the perpetrators obviously are men,
best known
are our husbands, brothers, uncles,
our intimate partners,
our ex-boyfriends, and wherever. So in young women
Christian
Association. What programs and how do you give out this knowledge? Because it seems like women don't really learn. I don't know. Sijui kama naweza ongea hivyo. Maybe kwa sababu ya kutojua. You cannot know something until you know it. So mtu akiwa kwa ndoa yake vile ulisema, yeye akiona hizo vitu anaweza kalia chini ya maji kwamba I'm protecting my name, I'm somebody's wife, somebody's mother. So as young women association, like more come up na programs of are you making sure nga ngurumule this knowledge mushapen ya masubati bande so that we at least ya mangana ya masubati.
Intubune organization, intubatichi program a program in Tanganyika and Totokora, we do a lot of advocacy. This advocacy, Nakitoko Yakora, or awareness creation. Totaracha's advocacy, we do awareness creation. Abantu Bamanya, femicide nero. In fact, statistics every 11 minutes a woman is killed. So you can imagine every 11 minutes. So in an hour, in a day, now in a month, in a year, so toko create awareness. Timetera kila kiweke kigusi abantu bamanye
igomoko semina gutebya abantu.
Yes, toko basemina ko batebya. To hold chi workshop. To agenda chi community, grassroots. Ebi bakaleka na bakali.
Ngari masi.
Yani ekenege totokora, like imegasi yeto on a daily basis. Amba se story mnandika ningena matanga. I must sama matanga ngo enda kukanza libaga nenga. To inyore femicide lingana na femicide yanga yeko enkuwas GBV okunererio kukwa bakungu mwabeire ekawaida twamanya baswe mitandao social media you make sure nga manyegendo kyatangasi mu mukungu nakwete mwaro chibuno yo muisonde akona chwebire bikeri kobe kwe bagi abasacha naimo itoira chinkoro ni kwa mwakiro kure to wasi umne accident yarenge but na konyenyo mundebi muningindengere kama uganaro.
What are you even using?
Yes. What are we even using? So we go to social media. You do reposting and posting and femicide. Kindly to create awareness. We create awareness. Go hold torch workshop. nabo tokubarangiria service yetu no era daraja twarangiria abakungu we identify abakungu kuri ebinyoro mbalimbali twabarangiri twagendera ko basoma twateye abakungu nayo mukungu tiako na gotio nononga musacha ngo de byangu gukura de nkole usino musacha isaini mai to karo kuna gogo tema igo gutiotereri munde na baba kana na abakungu ndile tuwekanye kawaida no Biblia ego tebangana ki the man is the head naye bigotirene kerole bigoti the head survive without you abasacha boy gobanya ki we are equally important ntwabege tungainunda nduna magoro you walk over we are there
the neck we are supporting the head
there is no head survive yes at the end of the day nanda basacha let us know it is our responsibility to protect these women remember bakungu babarwete no ane karogo kore nyangi you are handed over umokoena numukungu umuswati karago kore nyangi no musacha so it means umusacha yokoira majukumu ali arabakorera umwana oyoye amekupatia hii majukumu tinga anything ogoita is part of it okongenda should not be part of it this should be your companion mwanchane niwanga nando ndeta yoko betereri mondo mwanchana ono riningi gwikira paka moko karaki goitana twamenya gukora magana guruko nga advocacy amangana aya muna bono police like now we don't have a policy on Manate Bakisi County we participate in that we fund and we participate in the process yokorosia policy and then ono ndurugukira we reach out na bono ndugwatino ndi safe house munde kara konya gotiani gote mungu itore madra bego video tinga
madra nganya soka astayaguchi you say you're telling them move out of that house it is not safe anymore yaguchi
ambone nayo restaurant aga umuntu bwiboli ngaingo ngata abana umuntu ya video gendra kobera sumucholia asobo bebo gendeta karaki sokolekana at the end of the day umuntu gakona gogotiana ngiago chokora chokora umuntu tabwata asaguchi yeikiraigo kamanya ko encourage abakungu kabe equally economically stable naye royo siebesa yake
twaragantuka
issue nene ko resege chichiko banyomba amangana yichibesa
that is it
sacha kubuli unsabebesa kurumambi
paka marogo yo here
unsabebesa nanjenda kero surprise umusacha bakasati kwachiri kwanyore ga 200 moleta rumatana na wakare nana ko eliare kuiruka
nabekora tulia kido
yes nande digaba kungu tumanye ko take time dating used to take time you know somebody there abandi bakonyora on the same day bagenda banyuma muntu utaramanya na background yawe turamanya turamuchunguza it is not wrong muchunguza umuntu karamanya history go chimageka abo batabi kumoyo baranyombera abakungu in fact nasometa aseketenga umukungu musacho nyombera abakungu 4 once pie bagukwa akubaita killing them.
Wow.
One number 3, it means you didn't do your due diligence.
Yes, you didn't do your due diligence.
It is allowed. In fact, the Yankara to Pagatomira band, Bagana Bachungus, you ito kunyomana kiyo. So you must what you moko nyomagenda ngomawi kuso. So wanabako nyamba what is true with
that's right.
Yeah.
Because you do all those.
We do all that.
That is fantastic.
It is our illegal stock structure.
Yeah, and for how long have you been in existence?
YWCA is the oldest actually women rights organization. They are in the year 1918. Gusiga in the year 1981. So we've been there for a long time. And we've empowered several women and girls. It is an intergenerational thing. Abakungu bali ankobe kabadoro soro ni seminar. Abakungu bali bakare bagocha bakwana naba ekerera abatokuru kachigenzi.
Yes.
Baba encourage na kibakomenya asemechi yao.
Yes. Lucy, kabla nikuje kwako niruhusu tu bado nimuulize Sister Rose. Umesema women has to be independent, economically independent, which is okay. But you find kuna wale wanaume wenye wanazuia ama wanadhalilisha wale wanawake wasifikie malengo yao. You see women nowadays, hatufanani wale wa mama wa kitambo. We are not in the kitchens anymore. Tuko maofisi, tuko kazi, lakini wanaume unasikia wakisema kwamba when you're empowering these women, they will,
So actually, that is the statement that goes around.
Yes.
Nande, we need to understand that economies are changing. We cannot depend on one ndo kunyara gotegemea musara usinu kwa masacha na mali munga yari initially abantu kwa konyo buri mu burera kuburigu fact abakungu bakalengo tiki kubarenge gasi nande kwa bare kuri kwa nyo mukungu is living very well musacha na babwate gasi chombe chichire gabo amabera aro 24/7 oburi mu boro bono ndeyinga kiya
lazima mtoke ninyi wote.
So we must contribute towards this na kitu hata the way Lucy said let us coach our men, our boys into responsible men. They should understand does not mean actually she's helping in the family. I can say I work and I support in the school fees we co-share.
You do this, me I do that.
300, later 400. It is a good thing. Let us not be.
But again, women, we have this habit of saying, my money is my money. Your money is our money.
Yeah, equally, to train our girls to know that in this family, there's a reason why you're not living alone. As you came into this family, you have to work towards building this family as a unit. That is what women are saying. We are changing that narrative.
Yes.
Let women know these women men equally need support. That is why I can surprise my husband. I have a job.
Yes, someone will talk about the questions.
I can even surprise him with a car. Yes.
Thank you very much, Sister Rose. As a commentary kuyako as a oyondate bete igoro yamangana mentorship and all that. Mancho muligele tutarenda Sister Lucy igotole na Sister Rose KEMUNTO o YWCA Young Women Christian Association. We were in existence for a long time. But I believe they want to be mentorship or where to go, keep in order to live a happy life. Na konya na nyumba bunate biro gocha gocha ekran to bango konya na okutokonya binte bire bingi to nya musacho kungento musubati ekora nangento monto komo konya boli abantu bakunya kungentwa mbali okonyoro okubuga mambyo tete bese sukari omwaka garu ali to bese yite you are quarreling here and there
one of no musacho isai
come boli bono to komo kuruga to we komere women and by then tawauliza ni nini hasa inachangia which habits do women have mpaka inafanya sasa unapata mtu amekupiga na amekuwa hata bila kutarajia. Haya, mwanchumulia tu watu wetra Facebook page Sister Rose na bokonya ko share I think Brighton na share link you if I'm not wrong. Abakona konya share egirikira bantabangi asinchira yubikirano. Mwanchumulia na otro na barabuke ga studio ko kwanira igoro ya efforts towards ending femicide in Kenya. Yani omokia oliba kona kubeka. We are not saying completely ringa na obagukora but okay ya cases. Chirukoru 20 to even 1. Ikifika 1 iko na hope kwamba itaisha.
It is a milestone.
That's a milestone. Sister Lucy, kama chama ama kama shirika lenu, je, mnajifunia nini kufikia sasa kwa sababu mmekuwa into existence? Mnajifunia nini kidogo ile unaweza sema kwamba hii chama hii shirika letu tumejaribu kufanya hii na hii. Though we are not perfect but we are on the good milestone. And again, are you working with other, hiyo ni swali ningeuliza hata Rose, are you working with women leaders, women leadership, like women rep, like wale viongozi, kwa sababu hili jambo ni la viongozi wote, kwa sababu ndio waruhusu mwingie kwa their territories, ndio mweze kuspread ujumbe. How are you working closely with sana women reps in counties like in Kisii County, muone kwamba mnakemea haya maneno kwa sababu huu ni unyama, tunauita ukatili wa hali ya juu? Yes.
Asante sana. So, for example, you know, femicide is a multi-sectorial issue.
Yeah.
It's not only for the CSOs, it's for the media, for the government, for the leaders, for the church leaders, for the business people. So it cuts across all the platforms. So we are working closely with the women leaders, but we are not, we're saying that most of the leaders that we have, even though they are women, I think they do not really understand the cries of women, because as you can see last year, we had a really battle with the women reps in Kenya, because we were saying, if people are dying in Kenya and you are in parliament, why can't you just take that bill to parliament and say, even, because one of our demands was to do legislation on femicide so that it can also be funded. You know, we are not as an organization, it's just people who are donating their money. Yet the government can do legislation, put an act of parliament, and then it will be budgeted. So these are things that we've really fighted for, and I can say, like I said, like most of our demands have not been met yet, but tunajivunia we've declared femicide a national crisis. Before 2024, people did not used to talk about femicide. It was just killing and murder of women, but we came out and bring the nitty-gritties of this femicide, and people really right now understand what is femicide. And we also wanted the president to form the task force, and it has been done. We also wanted to talk to the judiciary, and we managed to have a sit down with the Chief Justice, and is very cooperative, apart from the fact that the judiciary itself now in court, the cases are lying, but he promised to support the work of the femicide movement. I can say we even have a group where those women parliamentarians are, but some of them, if you see the way they talk, you are seeing we have no future in Kenya with our leaders. But they are there to support us. We have to make everybody understand what we need, because now femicide is an issue that it might be new, because it cropped up in 2024, like outrageously. It's not normal again, so it's abnormal. So people are trying to take time and understand, because it's a new thing. What can we do to bring it to an end? Because it has not yet found roots so much. It means we only have something that is happening that we might not be aware, and that's why a lot of researchers, and we also had a demand to the Kenya Bureau of Statistics and the Director of Criminal Investigation to do investigation and give us the report on how women are dying. How comes the women are dying? And you saw the report that the DIG released. It said 96 women were killed in 3 months. And he's saying that it's not targeted to gender. Then we ask him a question, why women? Why women? Because now these bodies were found, dismembered. Others, up to now, they are still lying in the mortuary because they are now court cases. And we needed the judiciary to prioritize femicide cases to be 3 to 6 months at most during the litigation process, 3 to 6 months, so that we can easily find the source of the problem and deal with it. So these are some of the things that we've really done as a movement, and we've realized 5 of our demands, but others are yet to be. We are still continuing in the fight.
That is so nice. Making femicide known as a national disaster, yes, that is a plus, because from last year going backward, it was just like normal, oh, mwanamke ameuliwa na leo, oh, so sad, na inaishia hapo. But those efforts, that's why we call them efforts, to making sure that we are ending this femicide in Kenya. But as much as it is known as a national disaster, to me, I feel nothing much that has been done. Do you think the respective department, like the DCI in terms of investigation, the DPP, Office of the DPP, are they doing their work properly? Are they getting those cases and wanafungulia watu mashtaka vizuri? And if they are doing so, Why are we seeing the cases still lying on courts, backlogs, like you mentioned earlier? Yani, awachukuli hizi cases very serious. That is to me, if you ask me. But what is your opinion? Because cases kama za kuua mwanamke, kama mtu amepatikana, evidence is enough. Wacha tuone akihukumiwa. Wacha tuone kama amewekewa miaka fulani. Why are we seeing other cases? Watu wanahukumiwa, unasikia mtu alifungwa miaka 15. Juzi umeona ile ilifanyika haki ya wale wa mama kuuliwa pale Marani, walifunguliwa. Tumeona haki imetendeka. But where is this justice for more than 100 women? What do you think?
That's why we are saying, like for example, a good example is the Kware massacre that happened last year. 42 women were found in the dump site. And from the report that was given from the hospital, it was very clear that all these women, they were women in the first place, and apart from being women, they did not have private parts. So what is it with women's private parts? These are something that the DCI could have investigated and told us the answer to why these women were found in sacks in dump site without body parts. That is something that if the DCI was doing its work very well,
by now
would have the answer by now. But you see that territory, our people were there. So the territory was protected. They don't even want people to go near the dump site. So it means they are not also doing their work, and the judiciary is not, because I told you, we've reported 296 cases that are still lying. So it means they are not also doing their work. But we can say, maybe we have hopes, because now we always champion for one thing at a time, because you know you can't chase everything at one moment. So like last year, the 3 demands that we championed for were met. So maybe we can try this year to prioritize the legislation process so that they put an act of parliament to tackle femicide. Then also we can try and have the judiciary finish the cases within 3 to 6 months, because this is death. Like, this is a killer. We are living with a killer in the community. So we need to also prioritize the judiciary, so that, because you know, if these cases will be, maybe it's one person who is killing people, maybe it's a group of people somewhere in a cocoon somewhere killing people. You never know, because these cases are, Kisii right now is number 5 according to the research that was done. Kisii is number 5.
Number 5.
Nairobi is leading, Kiambu, Nyeri, Thika. So
then Kisii.
Imagine. So it's not something that is far away from us. If you are not affected, then you are infected. It's either your relative who will be found there. So it's a multi-sectorial approach, and we need these women leaders, because they are the ones who will support us. Most of the time when we talk about femicide, these men parliamentarians, they just tell us, oh, this is a women's issue. You should talk to your women leaders to champion it for you. But these women, some of them do not even really understand what is femicide and what do we need to do. Because these are women, they are the ones who should directly feel the pain of losing a woman.
Or maybe, even in that parliament, we have so many men, unlike women. That's why they have not even passed the 2/3 gender rule.
The 2/3 gender rule also in the demands. The demands is if I'm telling you, if they tackle all the 16 demands, we will not have. Because we realize that the power imbalance might also lead to pain, because the man is dominant and the women have been left. So if you are 6 people against 290 people,
you cannot do anything.
You cannot win the battle.
Thank you so much, Sister Lucy. Sister Rose, I'm picking it there from Sister Lucy. Otebirenga, bantu mbali okora gasi ya ubuni bwederete. Tabire kindu kyo tukinobo sale DCI na kigeto gutigera. Umete you fight, you shout, you scream here for your rights to be heard. Mmeona mwanamke amekufa hapa, mmejitokeza, mmesema imetambulika, but kazi yenu sasa inaishia hapa. But sasa kazi kubwa gali ya DCI, gali ya maswali manabo ya serikali, se courts, se everywhere. Inatoka kwa mikono yenu. Kwangu mimi naona kwamba inawavunja moyo kama mashirika. Wale ambao mna fight, you are really fighting for the women rights. You are fighting for what is rightfully yours, because this is our right. Women's right is our right. So how do you take it? Mnachukuliaje kiagera nchegorange ko babuno moyo lero muire case, nothing happens. Maambi muire kile, nothing happens. Na kimugo cha mwa, How do you take it?
Ama enaro ko it is heartbreaking. Tikakogera, we do our work. Ekero tokonyore survivor. Use tokero tokonyore case. Tuagefuatilia. Tuakonyenye survivor. Now we have very good laws. Machikaro na amaya. But again togeta hiyo ni implementation. Na kiama chikaya
awikiraniwa.
Mle itu that's gender role. Onye ndiri nero it is there in the constitution. But now nero what can we do? We need more women representatives sitting in those decision making.
So that they can fight all together.
Yes, egere barua namo. Na ande karo mukungu ale gali. Na understand the issues chumukumono. Kugabuno musachara koreki. Igona nyari kuchi articulate biya. Achitebenga onyentu akoraiga. Anyentu akoraiga. Negento kende. We've been training chi department our chigodil na manganaya. Yes. Case. Beyond creating awareness, beyond reporting, we do follow up.
Okay.
We've trained the police. Na kibago correct? Na kibago ichori no anyene chi obi, ba ichori chi form we chikaro chikwenda kotini. Mama nyakubati no nyankuru nyakitali. Oba kongo kwase bugo chakira nyakitali. Ekaro bata ichori tie kesi ekeboronge evidence maitete inyo.
It was tampered.
No evidence ya baraki collected. So we've been doing capacity building through other organizations. We work together with LVCT, we work together with SICOM, we work together nature organization muna equality now. Chire well knowledgeable. Chibwate knowledge is saying na all the instruments. Chira tumie to hold those leaders accountable. Mama nyakwenda karoto kwenda si judiciary. To attend CUC meeting. Meeting injile ba otora CUC. Ali no to ko question. Ekesi ekengi acheta semore. Where is it? At least even though we are making strides. Gasi toteri kwera kumenyoka chi street. Gasi toteri kwera ebinyoro ma liko kuligia ba unererigu na egera to banyoro bwene bwabo. So we are moving forward. Na ande bono yikira na sama chiko. Now we are petitioning governments. Muna wanonto bate safe housing kiasa na gari ne building. But now there go correct there operation. There are staff. There are kubinto biribita keire.
What is the essence of having
What is the essence of spending a lot of money in building such a very beautiful building and then at the end of the day survivors does not get justice.
That is ignorance. That's ignorance of the highest order.
So we've been even working with the woman rep. What can we do? What is the way forward for this house? We even reached out to our governor. We went there as CSO. We've been having talks with the Ministry of Gender. I got to follow up, to fast track even these issues in the county. I know governor, I declare femicide in Kisii County. We talk.
It's a county disaster. Number 5, yes. Something has to be done.
47 counties. We are there.
Number 5.
So it means what? Does it mean we don't value our women as Kisii? Does it mean we don't value?
That's a question, an answered question.
That is an answered question. Does it mean antopu atiba egereri? Baba kungu baita mare gusi. Gusi ndo basacha baita bare tofauti. Marawi wako ruense ngao wacha Kenya. So those are the things we need to work. So let all the departments makolega siamo. Na intu kokaratora stoko nyara. We follow up as much as we create awareness, we do advocacy and we do those referrals.
Do you think, Rose, there is a disconnect of leaders working together? Because if we have a safe house in Kisii County, kanga ko kolerigas kanga una yara te kanga bantu barengeredi bara so no staff weli ntangani because women are out here babwate mechando monto na igwete nganga yako genda utachomorete mwao
abana baitu ko bari different ngo igura abana mna igoro igoro akesi ntaba umwana bete
defiled
ono mwana mno yuga kyo kumuritain in that family bado with that trauma mwana inatakeire abe kwa sanyore psychosocial support anyore no nyeno koba distance herself from the scene egere tanyara koba kakuna kuira ni birengereri byaje
Thank you very much.
Even our MCAs, we've been working with our MCAs and they are very supportive. So a few women MCAs. Oh, come on, they were nominated when they reached.
Yeah, I know of. I know of Damaris, Honorable Damaris is ahead. Gori, Honorable Gori, Lilian Gori, wale ni watu wa mstari wa mbele. Yes, Dolphin Bwari. Yes, and they are nominated, all of them. And they're very powerful women.
Very vocal,
very powerful women. If you're watching us,
we are talking about wala bantu bakisi. Na inu next time weka rumogo chora.
Chora basuba. Wewe so kibali.
Like this
Wanajitolea kweli.
Wanawake wanajitolea. The same thing we are doing. Now we are giving them the platforms.
Okay.
Whether our workers here so manyare kwa manyaba shiwa. No, we are giving equally equal visibility.
Yeah.
So next time kama wote ground wako sabachikura.
Yeah, give them
manyanga mkungwa bambaye gerere.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sister Rosie. Manchumuligelia tulinere Sister Rosie KEMUNTO kurwa Young Women Christian Association. Yone body ego deal go say ekwegerero bwene bu musubati mukungu mwana munyaruka ikontra tanga be boy child na tigire magega. Through doing that nkoruba mbagwatization sasibago semia abana. We going to go at the end Femicide Kenya karutubate omo director Kisi County nere Sister Lucy Onyango na kiago rato wane gesonge geswahili abuige kiagerege gusita tawata lakini my sister KEMUNTO na to witana garo kiari lakini na to kuburukani kiagera bono mambia nto batubwatetie mbali bagusibo kali ntora chito na anteke gusi. So many people are watching us from all over Kenya, from all over the world and kiago rato burukani kiagera na barago batabuli nga inkitogo kwana asimambia bono agera tuikira bantabange as many people as possible. What is your feedback? What is your comment? Reach us through 0735333000 osegalia Facebook page Bunetaya TV, YouTube tuko live Buna Etaya TV na nchina bakonya romna Sara ONTITA aso mtandaone of Facebook page yagera tusange ase obwamo. Thank you so much Sister Zipporah mayenga na tubwatete yobesho beshai anatuambia getting us loud and clear yobesho beshai. Yeah, thank you very much. Waziri mkuu anasema ngabwakiri byabwe studio atubwate kure chinsema cha Doha Qatar au niko ndani hadi mwisho Bernard Mukayo bae aka waziri mkuu arage gotebanga very candid discussion. Indeed femicide is on the rise. What is the problem? Anauliza na anashangaa ajatuma jina lake lakini rende twanyolire ujumbe yao gera kumeretenga. Femicide is on the rise every single day. What could be the problem? And by the way, Sister Lucy, what is this grievous mistakes will this as these women done? Nkieke ni makosa gani haya makubwa yenye yawezi rekebishika yenye wanawake wanafanya na hata kama wanafanya kwa wingi aje mpaka yani unapata kwamba wameuliwa. Hakuna vile wanaweza negotiate mwambie leo umenikosea kesho usirudie hiyo. They are not given a second chance. Even God is giving us a second chance. But human beings, we are not giving them second chances.
Yeah, sure. Because now you see, even in Kisi, let's localize the problem here. Because the reason as to why we are number 5. In Kisi, they are killing old women to be mistaken to be witch doctors. And it is happening like rampantly. Imekuwa ni kama jambo la kawaida kuwa mwanamke kumshuku tu yeye ni mchawi anauliwa. Na hiyo ni it is still femicide. Femicide is not only killing women who are the dismembered bodies. It is intentional killing of women. So most of the women that are being killed in cases because they are witch doctors. It is because of land issues. You see our old grandma and you want the land, they are killing these women. We have also deals. This thing we call deals. I'm in a business with my boyfriend.
Yes.
The next time maybe things don't go well, he decides to kill me. So recently somebody was shot in Kisi, in town. So all these things are happening. It's not because it's not even big things that we think.
Yes.
It is only the small things that issues. People don't know how to manage their anger, and that's why we are even training people on alternative dispute resolution measures. Because it is not the only way to solve a problem is not to kill somebody. We have the court, we have mediation can work. We have even the court, you can go and jail the person if you see maybe you had a deal and it has gone haywire. What can you do in such a situation? So we can't just kill witch doctors, you are not even sure, you don't even have the
You don't
proof
know.
that they are
just
witch doctors,
yeah.
but because you
Just wake up and think.
you suspect that this person is a witch doctor, he is being killed. You know, so such things are the things that lead to, but according to the research, we had number one issue was the intimate partner violence, because today we will fight, I'll tell you, nitakuwa. The next time we fight, I'll tell you, nitakuwa.
Unamwambia
Niue. Si niue uone vile utafanywa.
Ni hivyo, anakuwa. And because people have underlying conditions nowadays, the health issues are really deteriorating. Unaweza nipiga tu mimi hata mateke, nipate nimekufa. So it is, these people, we live with them in our homes. They are our husbands, ex-boyfriends, and also it's because of money issue. We can't run away from relationships because people don't take time to know their partners. You might be dating a serial killer, but you don't know. Your partner may be earning a lot of money, but you don't know the source. Him working, you don't know the source of the money. So we should take time as ladies also to ask ourselves, which type of relationship am I getting to? And which type of a man do I want for myself? Do I want somebody who is just getting out at night, come back in the morning, you don't know the source of job he's doing, he's just giving you money, and people love free money. And it is not good to love free money, because now, one day, you'll be like, I've spent a lot of millions on you. And you're backing up. Me right now? No, I'm killing you. And that is how you end up dying. So we should take time to know somebody, even before you go to somebody with somebody in a private place. Take time to know this person, so that even if you are going to a private place with this person, you know them well, you know the background, you know where he comes from. These people who kill people, you know them, you might know them, you live with them in town in Nairobi. You don't even know their homes, you don't know their parents. You don't know their Christianity background, for heaven's sake, and you are there with a man who is a stranger.
And Sister Lucy, that is where the problem is now with our ladies here in Kenya, here in Kisii town. You find somebody, you don't know them, amekwambia tu mimi ni wakili, mimi ni daktari, and you fall for it. Anakupeleka anakununulia, anakununulia sijui nini wanawake tunapenda ama wanapenda. Then you are in for it. Wewe unaingia tu, utaki kujua, so long as umeona kuna simu nzuri, gari kubwa. You don't want to investigate like Sister Rose Bunateva. And even yesterday we had an evangelist here. Alisema kwamba know your partner well. Hata kama mtenda kuoana, juana hata miaka 2. Wacha kuenda kanisa unaona kijana anapiga gitaa, unasema
unamwangalia tu akiwa kanisani.
Hivyo
away from the church.
Anafanya nini? Umeona mrembo mzuri, unasema amecheka vizuri, and you are loving that person because of the laughter. You don't take time. So hiyo pia we are educating our women, our ladies to be very vigilant. Kama umeamua kuingia mahusiano, chunguza vizuri. Pesa kidogo isiku nini. Wengi wenye wameuliwa, we even saw the year 2024, mtu amekutumia 10,000, 15,000,
unajuana Facebook,
na umjui,
amekutumia pesa na amekuambia let us meet someone.
Let us meet someone.
And you go.
Then unafikiria kwamba huyu amenitumia ati 15K.
Mtu atakutumia aje pesa hivyo?
Mtu atakutumia aje 15,000? You've not worked for that money. Hey ladies, let us be very honest.
Let us love ourselves beyond money ban.
Tujipende.
Acha tujipende, tafuta pesa yako.
Tafuta pesa yako.
Kula fair, pesa kidogo kidogo.
All right, Sister Rosemary, on that same Rose, not Rosemary. On that same note, kuna hawa wanaume wanaua wapenzi wao. Tulikuwa kwa mahusiano, tukaamua kuachana. Ama wakati wa kumjua, umejua menendo yake sio mzuri. Umeamua kubaka. So kuna wanaume hawapendi kukuona wewe ukiendelea na maisha yako. Wanakwama kwamba lazima, kama nikufa lazima tuko wote. The incident that happened in Nandi, ule mwanaume
alienda akachoma
yake mpaka kwao, akamdunga kisu, akamuua vile alimuua, pia yeye akakunya sumu, pia akajidunga. So inakuaje? Mbona wanaume sasa, you speaking from that point, kama wewe sio mwanaume, but at least you can know why do men hawataki kwa kuachana uendelee na maisha yako. Wewe umeamua kabisa I want to focus on my life and my children.
Yeah.
Then
And even my mentor.
Yes.
My mental health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wewe umetafuta counseling, umesema I want to live my life. Very peaceful life. But huyu anakuandama.
Yeah, that is a good question. Na hiyo pia imekuwa ikiarise because most of the incidences, apart from hizi girlfriend, boyfriend, hii mambo eti nilituma ya transfer yangu,
ukakula.
The lady mwenye alifuatwa kwenda Nakuru akapigwa shoka, and then mtu hata anakufuata, you've left, umeachana na hiyo familia.
In peace.
Mtu hata anatuma watu wanakuchomea kwa nyumba, which is very wrong. I think now, the way we put it, tumekuwa tukiongea, we've done women empowerment, women are now empowered, watu wameelewa hata kukubali kuachwa. Now women nowadays wanaelewa
kuachwa si kitu kubwa sana,
death sentence, I can always move on, and there are even greener pastures out there, rather than kukaa kwa hapa, your mental health is affected, utakaa hapo ukatwe mikono, utakaa hapo ufanye nini, uwawe. At the end of the day, we don't even look the effect yenye tunaacha kwa watoto wetu. Remember these children living in this environment. Abanaba ebakoba affected bobe. One gento kitakero koru asaba sacha. Let us accept ngana ki ugotigana nkoro. Muntu yo muibo irikomo. Muntu ko bare nae. Nande bono to korengera ringa. Enjira yebwe manyete maybe birio ogokora biri kongo na abere na nyorenga na ki this is no longer a safe space. Mate marriage etakere ko be safe space to discuss na aye tuibwane ekena kinta gete koma yakonyanga it is no longer a safe space. I want to go imkige ko gara now these men we need really, we've been doing those sessions. Men, that is where to go at the positive masculinity sessions. Go hold those sessions. We work together with Chikanisa na Wanyebu na SDA. Egere tu abatebiga na ki, tikatukuwa nena abashiriki. Abasacha now let them understanding na ki, ugotiga na nkoro. Abakungu bagatigiru kale balero batwaita na para. Nera abakungu they just walk out na tora bana batano. Gekora ku understanding na ki umugu ayembo kolete ki. Aigandugendera. Abasacha na baru let us learn this. Tigatumanya nyo mukungu okotebiri no. No ya ye minute no. Mate no shonera abasacha babatenga mukungu. Kago tayiri no. Igate ba yes. Ati no. Tigamumanya na ki abakungu no nero ina vocabulary. Onye no shoni ya kabire karenga bono nya na gotebi no go iko press. Right now if I say no, I mean it is a no, N-O, that yes. Wana tigatumanya ngana kia basacha na baba manyebo igongana ki ukotigu nkoro, and let us accept. Ne fair yao ondeta yuko bitererio enane besa chiao. Na ndonye chibese chiao kware go chienana. It means you are gaining equally. Geko era neto kenge kware ko nga chibeso tariko gain. Ocha kego tebanga ukari chibesa chiane. Ukalichibesa chiane na ayenkere kware korie korua seno nyankia renge besa bono tige chidro neutralizing ana kyonya ekwajete chibesa na inje maybe omoberone na be deteriorate somewhere no dignity yane. Let us accept and move on. Na fair taras motome genda gie uba genda botome uba moi gekora nya tata getia agukane goroche kwa yire chibesa chao otome taxi bora go we are advancing kama leo otoma chifea otome fea na boko liyo mondo le class ya utaka tata etibesa utata getia fea utaka ando bare materialistic onye tokwa tinki ochi mondo yire materialistic siwachana na yeye. Very nice ligi yenye una cheza mahali unaweza. Cheza ligi yako. Lucy, unaongezea nini? Kwa sababu unaamua kuishi maisha yako, mtu anakufuata mpaka kwako mahali.
Ni vizuri sometimes to accept defeat. Unaona kama mtu ameshakuacha, ameenda na amekuacha, like for example tuko na mtu mumejenga na yeye mumefanya amekuachia hizo vitu zote ameenda, mbona tena umfuate? Saa zingine si ni vizuri tu pia wanaume muangalie muone enough is enough. Wanawake uchoka na wakichoka ni hivyo. Watavumilia lakini
akishaamua ameamua. Hataona hizo gari, hataona nyumba.
So ni vizuri na pia wanawake tukilive tuna live because tumedecide tunaenda na ni kwa sababu mimi ukinipiga siku ya kwanza utasema ni makosa, nilijipata tu. Ya pili, ya tatu tena bado ningoje uniue. Sasa ni vizuri kukaa tu chini kwenye tables na hawa wanaume uambie, mimi nimeamua kutoka na natoka kwa sababu ya hii na hii, naomba uwe na maisha yako ya amani, mimi nimeenda. Na pia ulikuwa umeniuliza kitu but nimekuwa nafikiria mbona hizi femicide cases hata bado zinaendelea up to now. Tulikuwa na demand ya how to do sensitive reporting. I've realized how people are reporting these femicide cases apart from even the media. Right now we have social media, we have Facebook, we have YouTube. Mtu tu ata because of content and reviews, he'll just do anything to get the views. So for example, like this femicide, it might pain you if it's really somebody you know or somebody who is your close relative, is when utaiona the seriousness in it. But until it happens to you, utakuwa unasema these are women issues, it doesn't concern me, So they take the photos, put them on social media. But then, what next after putting these photos in social media? Because this is the thing we have, even as the media, even as we are reporting these cases, let's make sure we follow up. And like the case of baby Sagini, it received justice because you did continuous follow up. You don't just cover a story, maybe mwanamke ameuliwa, you leave it there, and you leave it there. Go beyond the court, go beyond the police, police, the court. What happened? Hata ukuje we rewind the story 3 years later. Tafuta huyo mtu umuulize, even the family, you can even interview these families so that they see these cases are not getting justice because the media is our biggest pillar. It's our biggest the kio charger mirror. So most of the people, they are sitting here watching, and we can't reach everybody because maybe the resources are constrained, and that is why we are even fighting so that at least as Kenya, now that maybe Donald Trump will withdraw the funds to NGOs and CSOs, that is one challenge we are facing, restraining of funds. We should learn to do domestic resource mobilization so that we learn to solve our issues by ourselves, because Kenya is a rich land, full of natural resources. If we use our resources well, we can tackle our problems alone.
If we close all doors of corruption
and everything, even in courts, even with the police, like we can tackle these things from the root. From the root, if we do away with corruption. So it's also important, those people who are using this social media, there is a limit towards reporting, with gender-sensitive reporting and even sensational reporting of how you put the pictures on the social media. Other people will post those pictures and say, we are alienda kwa BNB. Most of the time it's victim blaming. Alienda kwa BNB, alikuwa amevaa skati fupi, ameuliwa. You see, such things. That is not the way you should not report such a thing. Somebody has lost his mother, his sister, and you are there justifying it as if it is okay to kill somebody.
You're okaying it.
It's okay
that they deserved it because of short skirts.
Because alikula fair.
That was what they deserved. Anyway, thank you. You've brought about mambo ya corruption, especially vile sasa Marekani vile inaanza kujipanga, anything can happen. So we have to do domestic. Vile umesema, because the problem in Kenya, as if you ask me, corruption. We have money, we have resources, we are a rich country. For example, the ESCC report, yenye imetolewa hivi majuzi, I'm just quoting because of mambo na corruption. Can you imagine that KRA tunapeleka tax. KRA, police, and which body was that? I don't remember. They're number 1 in corruption. Corruption. ESCC reported more than 5,000 cases of corruption. So for the cases that have been investigated, KRA is one of the body yenye kuna corruption nyingi.
And these are people we trust
Yes,
to use
to
our
give us our
money
taxes. So Kenya, they better prepare. Like you saw former president telling them, you better prepare.
These are your issues.
And even 2025 must be worse when it comes to killing of women, because we didn't solve the 2024 issue. And that thing really cropped up in 2024.
It's
So
a
if we don't
continuation.
solve it in 2025,
It will be worse.
because up to now 20 women have died. And even today, I can tell you for sure, our group, we have county coordinators from all counties. Every day you have to see them post. A woman has been killed somewhere. So just imagine how many lives we will lose due to femicide.
Very, very terrible. And Sister Ross, because of time and everything, what are some of those red flags a woman can see, married or not married, and even if you have a boyfriend, you are doing courtship, what are some of those red flags? Hii ukiona hivi ujue, hii mambo inaweza enda vibaya, hebu nijitoe na nijikate mapema ama utafute ushauri. Kwa sababu wanawake wengine kuna signs zile mtu anaonyesha, sijui out of ignorance, we ignore at this message, hiyo ni kusema tu. Which some of these red flags? Let us educate our women and girls out there.
Yeah. Again, take a tanganinda tebe a big red flag umuntu atakerekorora.
Yeah.
Temper levels. Shabantu. Umuntu nare yani even when you are dating. Uchi wakori inteke ke igo inchiro igoboro yani nabokoranga is restraining you medra bokomanya.
Tangira danga keke.
Nige tangira danga gaki. Tiganda ara muikia and then I will revenge. Kwara asira kidogo kidogo.
Asira ya haraka.
So that is a red flag. Ngeko umuntu you one day he will hit you.
Yeah.
One day he will hurt you.
Yeah.
One day he will kill you.
Yes.
Egento kendi musacho tatageti over economically empowered.
Yes.
That is a red flag. Ngeko abasacha mbale atatageti twarana nebesa.
Kumwambia nipeleke shule.
Manye denga gogotware besa. Ngotwaro abasacha bandisco. That is another red flag. Abasacha ba understand it that you are working, but they are not comfortable with your colleagues, with you receiving calls.
Wow.
Nama etenga as women, of course. To go to it is impossible.
But if your colleague is calling you past midnight.
No, itategemeana ni muda gani. Yeah. But you can't say that your colleague will not call you.
Yeah, they will call time.
They will call you. But rende nchire bono tongo teba, nchire chicha kawaida asira zenye, yani they are.
Nchimo ndo wake robona kinga iwa nakuabeka intogeri tigero.
Nchimo ndo yago wake si. Umuntu ata itekoligere baka you are call log ngwa kwane tenere. That is another red flag.
Yes.
Wachire gasi gaiga. Sikuna kwanga na emergencies kwa kazi. Kwa nyuri wa keiga.
So somebody is saying ngekara monta kuna kuligererie wakati mtu anaangalia your call logs anataka kujua nani huyo amekupigia. Anasema kuna wengine wanasema mwanangu hivyo ananipenda, kutaka kujua he loves me.
Love and trust goes hand in hand. Right. If he loves you, he should trust you. He should, and if he's giving you enough love, if he is giving you the attention you deserve, any relationship you will have out there, work-based or
yes.
One of those are a few red flags. I think temper is an issue. No montore insecure.
No insecure.
Montore insecure. Yeah, I believe that person with that comfortable with any state you are. Yako rambale no nyino mukungware housewife. But na bako nyakobuli mocha. Mocha. Tako atino nyesi nyabuli nenda bakesi. Does not allow their women.
Osaje para bogo taranera para monto koligere msacho ndo koligere. Omu manyete.
I'm a woman, I'm beautiful. Men are about to admire me.
Yeah.
But now,
no, you can't.
And it is normal.
Yeah.
They're
beautiful. What are the red flags?
Some of the red flags, really, a man who does not want you to endelea as a woman. He doesn't want you to be economically stable, to depend on him. That is somebody who, when he finds you even with some money, with like umepewa hii pesa na mwanaume na hivyo tu, he start being violent na akuwe. Some of the red flags also is somebody who likes giving you too much gifts until you are like, is it genuine? Okay, when the deal is too good, you have to think twice. Yeah.
Why do I need to think?
You have to think twice. No, not gifts. It's normal to be gifted, but others, you see, this man, he's not working, he's not doing anything, but he buys you a car. Wewe unaona tu yako kwa nyumba, akitoka hivi amekuletea 100,000, unajua imetoka wapi? Just know there are some dark deals that is being done, and you are brought for the money. And one day, and even these scammers, the world right now is really changing so fast. We have scammers. One day utapatikana uko kwa scandal na hata ujui ulijingiza aje, because you've been eating the money. Somebody who has raised a hand to beat you, that is a red flag. That is somebody you cannot live with and trust that person, even with your children. Somebody who is so violent, he can't even handle you talking to your relatives. Anakwambia tu mnanisengenya, especially if now you are dating somebody who is not from the same tribe. Like these men who are too insecure, those are red flags, and you should watch out. And also, who is constantly forcing you to go on a date with them. In dark places, in strange places. If you tell them I'm not comfortable with there, they insist. Or your friends also, because you have to be cautious with your friends. Your friends can be a red flag. Anytime they go with you, they have to make sure that you are drunk, or not. If not even drunk, they drag you, and the next morning you find yourself, you're not yourself. You're not yourself, and you can't even recall what happened last night. It might be you were raped, but you don't know. And he will call you, then he will say, oh, what happened? And I'll come here, no, nothing happened, were just blackout, and that happened. The next time, maybe such a thing will happen, he'll drag you, leave you there, and some men will come pick you up, kill you somewhere, drop you somewhere, but the blame will not be on him because you were together.
Thank you so much, because our time is running out. As you prepare to give us now the way forward, Sister Lucy, prepare it. What should be done now going forward? Because even if we speak, we cry, yote tisa kumi, what is supposed to be done and how? But I come to you quickly, Sister Rose Asobwangu. What are some of the triggers? Triggers echiwana chibo enkachiba red flag bakonyolenga muntu cha ochechi bosoko likyamo bintu kibikoirira some causes biri kwenda byagara umuntu okorwania umuntu wita nombo saigo you've not done anything umusaje chira buchakiro wita bintu kibikoirira ko bantu bacha go after that.
Again, to understand, currently we are living in there is a lot of stress. Abantu chibesa, abantu shida, school fees here and there. Another red flag neighbor, no muntu utatagetimu have a conversation. Wakora anytime. Muntu tatagetia yo or you are side of you. Umutebi no eneki angana mana takatokoleiga. He dismisses you very fast. That is another red flag. It means he does not respect your opinion. Ikoba onogento nkeyo igona barochenga umukungu bado mangana aliakale umukungu position yae gento kyo umukungu ngeko make sense umusacho myano uli ogotaka kotegerera. We have needs use ntubu twesi mwanya bantu na enjera nero taito treat na enjera bintu mbire umate marriage is compromise enjera nere koraiga tokorega tomenyamo now ebintu egento ndatebe bigo trigger sometimes so whatever stress is number one. Stress, people are going through a lot. So many things. Ani no need to sabu which work attacks you right left center.
1+1 thing also.
Get bomb. eganyete etriga igalipuke oro ayoko bugambo yakwacha kwara naki alipukire gobona stress is one of the things egentokende no bole obole bina borobu at times ko contribute bore yakoro kero montare intoxicated na bokonyoranga mono thinking capacity yaye nige change ebintu binde bi drug abuse either kunywa amaru ose ebibinde
and so many and so forth.
Abakungu na barabu na kitwate bintu biringa nkole koraki you trigger na eno musacho saine ngake you know, as women we should avoid that tomanya bone ka people are going through a lot mundu rabaku mote ngake onore na bwate tia sira cheno
agwaka
onyore
wa just into just chair to tigara chideka ibirichuka producer meant just 1 minute so that 1 minute each. But what is the way forward? Please just add me 1 minute out of those 2 minutes so that apart dakika moja mimi yangu moja kumalizia. What is the way forward?
Some of the way forward we can do, first of all, as Kisii County, we want the policy in place, and that is something that we should really prioritize. Then number 2, we need a safe house where we can rescue these women who are about to be killed, because some of them come to confess, but we have nowhere to take them. We take them in our homes, we can't. So we need the safe house, and also we need the court and the police to act, and the DCI also to do investigation. Like right now, a man was jailed and the wife has been killed by the family members. But this is speculation. But if we get the report from the DCI, then it will be good to go to court because we have evidence. So these are some of the things that we should prioritize. And also as a country now, we can do the legislation at the Act of Parliament. Then we shall also actualize the Office of Gender and Affirmative Action, because that is really it has been reshifted. I think it should be where it was before, to the public service. Let us even implement the 2/3 gender rule. It's simple as doing these policies that we already have. The Office of the Gender and Affirmative Action should be returned back to the public service and Gender and Affirmative Action, so that these people can serve the women.
Thank you.
Again, tunda tebe tutakero kora on top of the Lucia Tebire. Again, take tangani. Let us not look at femicide as a woman issue. As a human rights issue. That is a violation. Itakere korigere. Again, togia kabere punitive punishments for offenders. Tigama courts. We need even to review now the amangana now femicide should be a standalone crime. Included in murder. This is different and this is gruesome. Igo kebe a standalone crime. Gekoba executed and kebe keru punishment yae ere severe. And then again tokende, let us do more of sensitization, especially mentorship ya our men. Men are the perpetrators. Let us begin from our boys. Intubuna Bible tubgata abana bamura. Let us tikatobanali bamanye ku accept nga talazima aego musubati amuanje na ande keraba abere no musubati na bakumutiga tiga bamanye ngana ki ikilege kero. And now this is a multi-sectoral. Let us use a multi-sectoral approach. To solve a problem as a single entity to let it be a media thing,
all of us,
religious institutions,
even in churches. So the religious leaders.
Thank you. All of us. 20p tigato watrane kiagera, it is a multi-sectoral thing or issue. Machumulete tokolera bo asebono sisemi kitu lakini rende, let us end this femicide in Kenya. Twalinge na Lucy ONYANGO korwa end femicide Kenya, uno director cross county ya Kisii. Wega twalinge na Sister Rose KEMUNTO oyore manager sikimikirikia Young Women Christian Association karoto kwanira mange igoro yetabi yoko ita yoko nangweta yoko nonta yoko ita basubati twakanira kabisa tokotevanga apana tigachinse machirichonsi pichire responsible. They come out, do their investigations, no machi those cases chire pending bikorwe egera turinde obwene bumusubati no mwana omunyaruka biamono kwa niaba ya bali mwatu machijumbe chonsi bitutasoma. We say thank you very much. There is always another time ikiagera wana chinga kichere jeshauta ere producer yomoro Brighton Makoli mzee wa kazi ere tukubatra nere asomoro brentali kumwe Franklin Mayunga yolenga sensemo yechi kamera inche koro kwentingana yeta breakfast show Sara Nyarangi ONTITA. Thank you so much ladies. Have a good day.
Thank you.